Hey guys, it's Riley or Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with everybody's favorite, a good old regular Goodwill haul. So I went to Goodwill yesterday. It's the one closest to my house, and honestly I don't think a whole lot of resellers go there. I've talked to one of my friends about that location a few years ago and she's like, yeah, it's trash. But like, people in my area, they buy nice things, they wear nice things, I know they donate there. So yeah, sometimes it's miss, but oftentimes I have good luck there. It's just like a smaller store, so I guess maybe if one reseller goes through and kind of clears it out like I did yesterday, then you're not gonna have luck. But anyway, the sun is not my friend today. It's coming in and out and makes for a hard photography and filming day. Anyway, I stopped at Goodwill because I needed to pick up some forks for Mother's Day. Yes, I'm getting my mom Goodwill forks for Mother's Day. I'll show you. I put them in this because my siblings lost all of her forks, and so whenever I go over for dinner, there's literally no forks. But now she has 8 new Goodwill forks. Adorable. So I was just, supposed to do a quick run-in, grab the forks, and I told myself, okay, you can find 3 items and then head out of there because I had to ship my packages. I just had other stuff I needed to do. Unfortunately, that day was very busy. But it was a pretty good haul day. Like, I was finding some good stuff. So I found 3 items and then I kept thrifting for 2 more hours. And I'm here to share with you that stuff today. So that was a very long intro. Let's just get into the haul. I think this might have actually been my first find. And I used to find awesome shoes at this location, and they still do have good shoes, but unfortunately they priced them up. There were some cute like platform Vans, $20, both pair, $20. And just like, Walmart shoes for $10. For some reason, these guys were only priced at $7, and green was the half off color. So I did pick up these. Maybe some of you know what they are. I knew as soon as I saw them. They are corks or corkies. Corks, I believe, is their lower end line. So it does say corks there. So also look for corkies. So KORK/EASE. These do well. These are probably a 30 to 35 to 40, $30 to $40 sale, somewhere in that range. I'll put some leather conditioner on them, but they're in pretty good shape. So this was a great first find, and I'll just show you the one other shoe find to get it out of the way. Okay, so I would consider this a Bolo brand. Unfortunately, these ones are a little stretched out, but I did still buy them. Vivaya. They almost, can you see that on the bottom? They were $7. So as you can see, they are kind of like stretched out, but they are a bigger size. They're 41, and I will disclose that in the listing. So they'd obviously go for more if they weren't stretched out, but I'm hoping for a $30 sale. They might be a little less. If they weren't stretched out, I think at least 40. But I would consider this a shoe Bolo brand. There's the logo. I never found them before. I saw, like, this does not look expensive to me. I've probably passed on it before, but like maybe a half a year ago, I saw one of my Instagram reseller friends post the brand, and so I had it on my mind and I saw it and I grabbed them to try out. Okay, when I'm thrifting, I feel like I usually get stuff from tons of different people, but I feel like a lot of the stuff probably came from one person because they were kind of grouped together on the racks and they're similar brands and sizes. So I found a lot of Abercrombie pieces, and they all are smaller sizes. So this is a 0 or 25. These were $8. I will say I did have like $22 and some change in coupons. I don't know how the Goodwills in my area are doing their reward system anymore. It's kind of weird. All that to say, I found these. Everyone knows Abercrombie's trendy right now. These are the 90s straight ultra high rise, and these are faux leather. I'm assuming they're not real leather, but I guess I could check in a second. Pretty sure these were pretty popular back in the fall, or maybe fall last year. Yeah, they're not real leather. Anyway, so on these items, you know, maybe I got like 50 cents off per item with my coupons, so still paid close to $8 for these. I didn't check comps, I just knew at one point they were trendy, so I grabbed them. So I don't think my profit's gonna be huge, but hopefully, oof, we are coming to summer and these are faux leather, but I think someone's still looking for these. I found this dress. I've only sold this brand once, and I just listed another one. Now I should show you the brand first. It is Petal Plus Pup, and that looks like maybe it came from a consignment store or something with the tags on there. Anyway, this was $7. This is just a very trendy style right now. It will be perfect for summer. I think that this should go between $30 and $35. Certain styles from this brand do really well. Other ones are maybe more like a $20 to $25. I didn't look up this exact comp for this style. I think they do have a style number potentially. If not, I'll use Google Lens and hope to find it. It is a, did I say online boutique brand? So retail, it's like under $100, but people are looking for it. So again, I think this is from the same person. These are Abercrombie & Fitch, the 90 straight low-rise jean. And these were $10. I got these off a new rack and I was like, oh my gosh, with tax, I'm gonna be paying like $10.80 for these basically. But I'm hoping there'll be a quick flip, like a quick $12 to $15 profit. Probably more like $12 with the cost of goods. Sorry about the wall here, unfortunately. I can't do anything about it except change my angle, but the sun, you know, as I said, is actually cooperating now that I stopped photographing. Whatever. Okay, so I like these. I think they're trendy, straight leg, light wash. Yeah. And you know, I have sold a few pair of jeans, even though we're going into summer, I have sold a few pair of jeans over the last week. So I'm also not, like, I don't love selling jeans, but for whatever reason this day thrifting, I was like, I want jeans. And as we're talking about jeans, I found these. The brand is Rolla's, and I actually heard Mogi Beth talk about this brand, and I think she said it wasn't doing well for her. Here's the tag. But since she had recently mentioned it, it was on my mind, and I'm like, I think that's an expensive brand, not necessarily that it resells well. I did check comps to make sure. It is sold on Revolve. I also paid $5 for these. So paying $5 for like a pair of jeans that definitely retailed over $100 makes me happy. Also I checked the style. I think they're a slim leg. They're a high-rise slim. So I might have passed if they were skinny, but again, a light wash, high-rise, slim leg, $5. It's got stuff going for it, so I can't tell you comps on these. Let's hope at least 30. Okay, here's a brand I really don't pick up anymore because it never sells well, and when it does, it doesn't sell for a lot. It is Lane Bryant, and being like a plus size small brand, like I think comparable to Torrid, I would think it would do better, but it doesn't. So the reason I picked it up though is because they had it priced at $4 and it was half off. I don't know whether this is just like I think it's like a tank tunic. I don't think it's supposed to be a dress. If I were to wear it though, it would be a dress. I can't exactly tell. So depending whether it's a tunic or a dress will affect retail price and then therefore resale. I'm guessing it's a like $16, $17 sale, which is not much, but summer. Oh my gosh, I posted this on Instagram. So as I was like going through the new racks, I was finding nothing off the new racks, and I was kind of bummed because I pretty much started there. I like flipped through a few jackets, found the quirkies, and went to the new racks. After I grabbed my mom's forks, that was the first thing I did because that's why I went. And I was like, okay, keep flipping, because sometimes it only takes that one good item. Like sometimes I walk away from the new racks with only one item, but it's one really good item. And that's what happened today. I found these. Do you recognize that box logo? Vuori joggers. I was surprised. I mean, I'm always surprised when I find Vuori because I just don't expect it to be at the thrift stores, even though the first time I ever found it was years ago before people were even talking about it. I found a pair of men's Vuori shorts and Bird Dog shorts, which are also a good brand. And I just found them at a thrift store and was like, huh, these look on a new rack. And I was like, these look interesting, let me look them up. And that's how I learned about Vuori, maybe like 3-4 years ago. Okay, I gotta speed this up. I'm just talking too much. So, Vuori women's camo joggers. I say jogger because I got this cuff, so not really a legging. Every time I've sold women's glory, it's sold for like pretty much $50, at least the bottom. So I'm assuming $50, and I paid $6 plus tax minus my discount, so whatever that will end up being. I feel like this might have been on a new rack as well, actually. It is an older Wilfred piece. This is Wilfred free. I just could tell by the style, and I haven't seen this label on newer pieces, so I don't think they're doing it anymore. Don't quote me though, because I don't know. I'm not like the Wilfred Aritzia queen. So this is an Aritzia brand. They have this priced at $7. I've just been spoiled with Vin's pricing lately. And I found a lot of other like decent kind of like bread and butter stuff, but it was just priced too high. So this haul would probably be double the size if thrift stores were pricing like they did before COVID. Even COVID, but anyway. So I could tell this was just like an older style. I think more like the zip pockets give it away. I feel like that's just not a very trendy style anymore. But I did pay $7 because, I don't know, it has the Aritzia brand behind it and it's a good summer piece. So hopefully someone's looking for it. I don't think they have day codes, but they do have style codes on the interior tag, which can help find style name and stock photo kind of stuff. More Abercrombie, I'm assuming from that same girl. Oh, these are small, and she was definitely like an extra small. These are cute. I would try them on at least if they were my size, but I feel like I need at least a medium. They were $8. Anyway, I didn't even look up comps on these. I was like, we're in the right season. People are liking Abercrombie. Again, this might be like pay 8 to make 12 kind of thing. Like not $12 sale. I hope it's not a $12 sale. I think this will be closer to like a $20 sale, but yes, that is an expensive cost to get for this piece, but I was just like, they'll sell. Okay, I did not check comps on this piece because this brand can be very hit or miss. So comps definitely help on exact pieces. And I hope it's not stretched out. Actually, the elastic might be a little more stretched out than I thought it. It's still kind of stretchy. Okay, well, I'll have to see. So this is Boston Proper, and they're a catalog brand, correct me if I'm wrong. So some pieces can do really well. Like I had one piece I listed in the beginning of the year, sold in a couple weeks, and then I listed a beautiful crocheted embellished tunic I thought would do super well. It's been sitting, so very hit or miss brand. This piece is like a lavender eyelet dress with a kind of flouncy sleeve, and it's a size large, so all these factors led me to pay $7. Sorry about the airplane, let me pause. So I don't think the elastic is stretched out because it's still elasticy. I think it's supposed to be worn off the shoulder, but I'm gonna have to look up the exact style just to make sure the elastic's not worn out. I would think at least $30 for this piece, but again, Boston Proper is kind of a weird brand. Another dress that I paid $7 for, it is from Rails, and this is, I don't know if it's necessarily a newer Rails tag, but it's not like, you know, the classic black one that they had on all their flannels. I actually did pass on a Rails flannel this day, but I have luck with their dresses. So I did pick up this dress, and like they sell for at least $30 for me usually, and they sell in a few weeks. So hopefully this one will be at least $30 in a few weeks. And Rails does have style names on the interior tag. This is the Angelina Crepe May Stripe, and it is a linen blend. I think I went through the dresses and then was like, let me check the go back racks, which I don't always do at this location because it's kind of like out of the way. The dressing rooms are more by the hard goods, so I often forget to check. I'm so glad I checked because some girl, I'm assuming girl, with really good style had putbacks, and I'm like, if these are her putbacks, what did she actually buy? So let me show you the putbacks. And I will say these putbacks led me to check other parts of the store. I don't usually do this because I feel like I usually, when I get a haul, get very different style stuff from clearly very different donors. This day I feel like, again, like with the Abercrombie, a lot of this could have come from the same girl. Sorry, I'm doing buttons. Anyway, so I checked other parts of the store after finding these and could very clearly tell it came from the same donor. So this is from the brand Sabo, which is an Australian brand, also goes by Sabo Skirt. I've sold it twice. It does pretty good. I sold an older style in like 2 months, so that was nice. This is not their tradition. This is not like a typical style. They usually do more like cocktail homecoming dresses. So this is a terry cloth jumpsuit. This is actually super cute. I feel like I'd get too hot in this in the summer. It's US size 4. And so I would consider this a Bolo brand, especially if you find more of the traditional stuff. Again, I did not check comps on this piece. A lot of this stuff I did check comps on, I ended up putting back, and that's usually how it goes. The stuff I know does well, I just buy, and stuff that I'm not sure of, I check comps and usually goes back. This was one of the go backs of hers, and then this one I was so excited. I've only thrifted this brand a few times. It is Nation LTD. The LTD is like that very small part right there. So this is the tag you're looking for. I got it once at a Goodwill and once at the bins, and I've sold them both. Unfortunately, this happens with t-shirts, and it's always happened, I think, on these ones. Goodwill misses the seam and puts it in the fabric, and then it creates a tiny pinhole. So I will have to disclose that. I paid $6 for this, and I was still like, I guess I'm just surprised they knew to price this above their regular t-shirt price. This brand is sold on Revolve. It retails pretty high. I would assume this shirt was, if not over 100, like in the $90 range. So resale, I think I should, unfortunately there will be a pinhole, but I think I can still get like $30 to $35 for this piece. Also on the putback rack were these Lululemon pants with the hang tag, size 4. They do have a monochrome logo, which to me says it's a newer piece. I did, I think, peek for a size dot, but didn't find one right away, just to see what the style code, there's a date, let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's from 21, I believe, spring 21. So you can look up how to read these on Google. Honestly, I don't think the style, is this the on the fly pant? I'll have to check Lulu Fanatics with the style code. I don't think it does very well. Again, I paid $10. But I was just like, I can sell these for at least 30. Like, I've sold a few recently for at least 30, which hopefully will be a quick profit. I mean, Lululemon's been saying, I don't know. Maybe not my best buy, but it's fine. I believe this was the last piece on the go back rack. It is an, oh, I thought it was Free People movement. It's Intimately Free People, just ribbed tank top, and this was $4, and I actually grabbed this for myself. It does, I realized, have a snag, so you can't really see it, but I mean, this probably only retailed for like $38. That's kind of their usual tank price. I actually did find a Free People movement piece new with tags that retailed for $38, but they wanted $10, and that's just too much. So I just grabbed this for myself, and I'm realizing I'm surprised there's no logo of any sort on here. I guess maybe their intimate line doesn't have any. So hopefully, hopefully it fits me, and it's a new workout top. If not, I will have to sell it, and my profit will just be small. Okay, I'm sure you have a guess as to what this is, and you'd be right. It is Lily Pulitzer. There was actually another one that I left behind. I didn't even look up comps because of washwear, and I looked up comps because they had them priced both at $13. And I wasn't sure about this piece. I mean, Lily Pulitzer pieces can be all over the place. I mainly wasn't sure because of this big neon exposed zipper in the back, and to me that kind of dates the piece. But I checked the date code, and it's actually more recent than I thought it would be. Again, another brand. If you just, like any brand you pick up, if you read the tag, a lot of it will have style information or date codes. Lily Pulitzer has both. So it's from 2017. So I guess I was thinking maybe it'd be like more 2014. And so it has the date, and then it has a style number. This was called like the Mila dress or something, and I did not find the exact print in my I was trying to get to the post office before they closed, and unfortunately I didn't make it, so I shipped them out this morning. But so I was rushing trying to do that, so I guess I could have stayed longer if I wasn't going to make the post office. Whatever. So I did not find this exact print in Print Matters in Lily Pulitzer, but there were a lot of different prints in this style, and I didn't see any selling for under $50, and we're going into the right season. So I was like, even if it's a $45 sale, I'll pay $13 plus tax. I found this on a new rack. The tag just looked interesting to me, and I know there's a lot of golf brands that are worth money, so I did look up this piece. This brand is William Murray, maybe? The brand looked like it was maybe selling between $20 and $30, but I found an exact comp for this shirt, this print, this size, sold recently in the last few months for $50, and we're definitely, you know, in that golf season. So I was like, maybe I can get $50. And even if I don't, even if I get 35, I paid $5. So I'm hoping this will be a $35 to $50 sale. And maybe, you know, if you have a lower cost of goods, this could be a men's polo. Or if you know more about men's brands than I do, feel free to leave any info about this brand below. Oh no, I just realized that it's embroidered. That's a little bit of a bummer, so that probably will drop the price. I don't know what 7 Bridges is. I don't know, I'll do some research. Next, I found this Pact dress, and Pact is a brand I recently started picking up. I had found it in the past a few times, but I always passed on it because it doesn't have a high retail. But people are looking for it. If you don't know, it's sold on like Amazon and also at Whole Foods, which actually makes sense that it's sold at Amazon since they're related. Anyway, they do like organic cotton stuff, and funny thing, I thrifted a dress in this stripe print all over, and I just photographed it sitting right over there. I thrifted that last month, and now I have this one. Different sizes though. This I paid $7 for. I don't think it's gonna go for a lot. I think it's probably a $30 sale, but hopefully it will sell quickly. This is the brand Horny Toad, and if you did not know, they used to be called, oh wait, I did it backwards. This is from Toad & Co, and if you did not know, they used to be called Horny Toad. So if you find stuff that says Horny Toad, that's the older stuff, and Toad & Co is the newer stuff, which I understand the rebranding. I do. So this is a newer piece by them, and it's a sweater dress. So I actually might set this to the side with some like holiday and more like down coats, that kind of thing, and pull it out maybe August, September and start listing it, just because I don't know how many people are looking for a full-on knit sweater dress this time of year, and I'd rather prioritize all my summery things. I paid $7 for this though, and I did find 2 other pieces of Horny Toad. One was Horny Toad and one was Toad & Co. One I had to leave behind due to a flaw, and the other one was Horny Toad, so it was older and it wasn't half off. It would have been $7, so I probably would have grabbed it if it was only like $3, but I'm curious about the fabric content because this is actually kind of soft. Wool nylon blend, wool non-mulesed. What is that? I don't know, I'll look it up. I actually found these in the women's section, but they are men's. AG jeans, Adriana Goldschmied. They do feel like an older style. I did pay $7 for them, so I did look up comps, and they are the Emmett Slim, and comps are kind of all over the place, but one thing I did realize is on Poshmark they're selling frequently, so like it's like a good selling style, at least on Poshmark. I really don't do a lot of men's stuff. Probably only like 8 to 10 of my sales a month are from both men and kids combined, so not the most educated person in those categories, but I did check comps and I was like, okay, I think paying $7 is good. I think I can get at least 30 for these, and I did check condition, and condition seems to be good. This was actually one of my first finds. It is from a brand I don't do often. It is Velvet by Spencer and Graham. No, Graham and Spencer. I never remember which way it is. And this can be sold at Anthropologie. Also can be sold at Nordstrom. It's a higher end, I would say basics brand. So I grabbed this only because it was the half off color. So this was $3.50, and it's a good summer piece. It is a tank dress with pockets. And so I'm hoping I can find out whether it was an Anthro piece or not, and I think, you know, it should be a $25 to $30 piece. Okay, I did not check comps on this. I just went off gut. I did pay $7, unfortunately. It is a Polo Ralph Lauren swim cover up. Here's the little polo, and it is a navy blue terry cloth. I just thought that I could get around $30 for this, and because it's like a Y2K piece. Actually, from this location a few years ago, right when Y2K was kind of blowing up, like slightly before, I found a Juicy Couture terry cloth. swim cover up, and I think that sold quickly for like 30 to 35. Obviously this is Ralph Lauren, but it gives the same kind of vibes. We're in the right season, so I'm hoping around $30. And here is that Ralph Lauren tag. Actually, it's funny, it doesn't say Polo Ralph Lauren. Okay, this I could have done more research on before picking it up, but I didn't. It is a J. Crew dress, new with tags. So these are all the reasons I got it. New with tags. It is a 2T, so tall. And I just feel like this type of style from J. Crew performs well. Oh yeah, you can tell it's definitely a tall dress. So just like more modern career wear, I just think does well for them. So Goodwill, priced at $13, but it was half off, so it was $6.50. Yes, that is correct math. And I would not have paid $13. Maybe it would be worth paying $13, but I just, since I wasn't doing comps, it's from fall 2017, so it is older than I thought. But hopefully it will sit around for a few months and then sell. I'm hoping for a $20 profit on this piece because I don't know the exact sales price. I'm just hoping. Okay, this piece I honestly probably should have left behind, but I didn't want to, so that's why I bought it. It is, and I'm not a Disney person, and this is a Disney thing. I like to get these type of pieces when they're cheaper. I actually had to leave one behind. I'll talk about it in a second. This is Disney collab with Her Universe. So Her Universe does licensing for products, oftentimes Disney, and then they make like character inspired pieces or pieces like this, where it's Stitch with drinks and pineapples. And it's a little, what is this? Kind of like an overall, but it's not denim, so like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go with overall shorts. And this is a 3, so I'm going with a like 3X because this is definitely a plus size. So this was $7. I did try to find sold comps, and I think the ones I found in smaller sizes were 20 to 25. So I'm hoping a bigger size helps it sell for more. And the piece I had to leave behind was actually a collab. It was Disney, Her Universe, no, Marvel, Her Universe, and Torrid. And that specific piece was selling for like $30, but unfortunately Goodwill had it priced at $10, and I just didn't want to make a $10 profit to spend $10. This is a funny piece because if you watch my other videos, you may know that I buy Andy liquidation wholesale. So I have like 300 Andy swimsuits right now. But to my knowledge, I haven't gone through all of them, but I don't believe I have this one. This is like a shiny material, and it is, I believe, the Amalfi, or is this, I don't know, there's a lot of styles, but this is like one of the classic styles. It is missing the padding, that's fine. I paid $5 for it, it's in good condition. It is a long torso, so it's a large, like, torso, long torso. I think that used, this is like a $30 swimsuit. Let's just do the other swimsuit I found. So I saw this, I saw that it was new with tags, and I got excited. So I was not familiar with the brand, I just looked it up. It also feels like higher quality than Cupshe or Shein. Actually, I will say Cupshe gets me sometimes as high quality. It feels like some of the high quality stuff, but I could just tell it was nice, and it is a nice swimsuit. I can't remember how much this retailed for, but I believe these bottoms were a little over $100. It is sold on Revolve, so I was ready to just pick up the bottoms by themselves for $5. Because guys, I just sold a pair of Beach Riot. That is a Bolo swim brand. They do other stuff, but I'd say swim for sure. Beach Riot pair of swim bottoms like this, high-waisted. They were terry cloth. They sold on an offer someone sent me for $40 for just the bottoms, and I had the matching top in a different size, but that person just wanted the bottoms, and I'm like, I'll take 40 for swim bottoms. Anyway, so hopefully this sale will be like that, and especially since these are new tags. But then I was like, let me see if the top is here by chance, and someone did donate the top. They did, however, wear the top, so I'll have to decide how I want to sell them, separate or together. They do have like this matching detail. Obviously the color is matching, but the top is definitely a little more misshapen. It's an interesting, oh wait, no, it's not upside down. That's the shape of it. Let's see. I don't even think I ever said what the name was. Revelry. I feel like probably like Revelry, but Revelry. So this is a medium, and these ones are a medium as well. So I'll check comps and decide how I want to do this. Honestly, I'll probably sell it as a set and just disclose, obviously, this has been worn and this is new with tags. How much did I pay for these? Top was also $5, so $10 for the set, but I think it will do well. Here is another pair of Abercrombie shorts that I think probably came from the same person, although these ones are a 4. These are the 80s mom short ultra high rise. And again, I did pay $8. So again, probably not more than a $20 sale. So not big money on these, but hopefully they'll move fast. Okay, I grabbed this piece for buy sell trade. I go to Crossroads with Buffalo Exchange, so they pay me more. They'll for this piece probably pay me $8 and I paid $2, so not like big profits, but it's just a good condition Obey t-shirt. It's like a skatewear brand, I believe, probably sold at like Paxson. It's in really good condition, and one of the locations I go to really likes graphic tees, so hopefully they'll buy that. If not, I'll have to sell it, and I don't want to, so hopefully I make a $6 profit. Now we're getting into the stuff I'm 99% sure came from the same person as the stuff on the go back racks. They were all grouped together in a little area, and I almost skipped this section. Like I almost just skipped the small size of the shirts and went to larger, and I was like, wait a second, the stuff I found was smaller sizes, so let me check. And I did find these t-shirts. This is L and A, and it is an extra small, and they had it priced at $6, but this one I will show you in a second. Wait, I got this one. One of the other ones I will show you in a second was priced at the normal t-shirt price of like $4, so I'm assuming they started going through this person's stuff, pricing it, and I was like, oh wait, these are actually kind of expensive, let's make them more expensive in our store. So these won't sell for a lot. Comps were honestly all over the place. LNA is a Revolve brand. Well, sold on Revolve. I don't know if it's sold elsewhere. But their shirts were selling. I'm assuming I can get like $20 for a t-shirt, so not a big room for profit, but they were selling, and some of them were going closer to retail, so comps were all over. I'll price accordingly while doing comp research and listing. So I actually didn't like that style very much, but I did see exact sold comps for that style. This one is a more cold, unfortunately, this one is a cold shoulder, which I don't know how I didn't realize. Maybe I thought it was like more ripped. I don't know. Oh, it is kind of like more ripped because this one's thicker. I don't love cold shoulder stuff, but this one actually looks newer. L and A size, small. Again, probably not big profit on this t-shirt, but it was selling. And the last two pieces that I believe came from the same girl, again, LNA. I'd be very surprised if it didn't come. This is the one they priced at $4. I don't know, I'll take it though. And I believe I sold comps for this style as well. And then the best one out of this little bunch, another Nation LTD top. This one was also $6. This one they actually got in the seam, so it shouldn't leave a pinhole. It's I feel like probably supposed to be a little bit of a puff sleeve t-shirt. Hopefully, again, this is a $30 to $35 t-shirt. Crazy. We are coming to the end. This is a brand I often leave behind or pick up when it's cheap for buy sell trade. It is We the Free People. Some pieces just sit around. This piece I did pick up for $6, but it is a size large, and Free People in larger sizes is definitely more of a rarity for me to come by, and it is an oversized, slouchy, it actually probably needs a little bit of a detailing, I'm realizing. That's okay. Slouchy, kind of like plaid flannel. This like probably didn't retail for more than $80, maybe like a $79, $78 piece. But I think I can get like $30 out of this. I thought this was so cute, and I kind of want to keep it for myself, but I don't think I will. It is an UGG little Sherpa piece. It was $8. It's like a crop. I feel like this piece would do well, unfortunately, you know, summer, but maybe if it was a medium I would keep it. Like I think it would fit, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm selling this piece even though it's adorable. I didn't check comps. I was just like, I can probably make money. We are coming to the end, only a few items left. This is my first time finding this brand, and I actually believe this is a men's, but it was in the women's section, which is maybe why it made it to sale day. It was half off of $4, so $2. It is the brand Built, which I believe I learned from Mogi Beth, and then I think Kaylee Elaine on YouTube was talking about it. This piece is a little bit pilly, like very slightly, and so I don't know if maybe I'll run my sweater shaver over it and just see if I can get any of the more noticeable pilling off, but then I'll just sell it as like lightly pilled. I don't know how much the t-shirts go for. I was just like $2. I can make money on that, which is not always the best mindset. These were both on a new rack as well. Honestly, I could have left these behind, but I wanted them. They are Y2K, I'm going with Y2K Guess jeans. And these ones, they're the same style, just different wash. I think, yeah, probably low rise. And then they got these front patch pockets, and they're a flare leg. So I probably would have left them behind if they weren't a flare leg. And also they have the Guess pocket. I have a pair of vintage Guess jeans that are sitting for me, but they're a very different style from this. So hopefully these ones do well. These were $7, and then the other ones I like less. These ones were also $7. These are a like light bluish tie-dye. I wonder if they were supposed to be tie-dyed or if that's just happened to them one day. Honestly, they probably just accidentally got tie-dye. I don't know. These were probably once white and then somebody did this tie-dyeing to them. We'll see how these ones do. Maybe I should have left these ones behind, but I just saw both of them and grabbed them both. No staining at least, unless this is all just one big stain. This is the last piece of the haul. It is another Lily Pulitzer piece. I don't actually come across that much Lily. I found this day I found the dress that had the wash right, and then I found an athletic piece, but it was a tank top priced at $7, so I didn't even check comps on that piece. This is usually a style, like I can just tell by looking at it, this one is not going to do as good as their usual prints, like the neon one I showed you earlier. I did grab this though because it was again $6.50. I hope somebody wants this, but I might be sitting on this a little while to sell it for $25. I just wanted to buy it because I thought it was cute, but I think the Lily people don't want this print, so I wouldn't recommend picking up stuff that's not the crazy neon funky prints. Alrighty guys, that is my whole haul. I definitely did better than I was expecting, especially because I was like, you can buy 3 pieces. And I said that because I just went to the bin, so I have a lot of stuff I'm working through right now, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I'd give this a solid A. That is all I have to share with you guys today, and I will see you in another video soon. Goodbye!